Grand Rising, everybody, on this beautiful, beautiful Tuesday. Shout out to my spiritual warriors, my spiritual beings, my spiritual survivors, and most importantly, shout out to my spiritual family out there. How's everybody doing out there today? I hope you all having a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday today. And I want to say this. Congratulations on the 307 subscribers. I salute to all y'all. Thank y'all. Because if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't have made it this far. But guess what? We still climbing. And we still got to elevate. So let's keep on elevating. Let's keep on climbing, folks. But I appreciate all of you that have been liking and commenting on the videos. I appreciate y'all very much. But let's get that out of the way. I'm going to need for y'all to hit that like button. Drop a comment below about this video. Subscribe to your boy channel. And if you're new here, my name is Brian, aka the Spiritual Warrior. Make sure you share this video and turn your notifications on. Hit that bell button so every time I upload a video, you'll be alert. But enough of that. Let's get on with the topic, shall we? Where were they at when you were struggling? Now that you have succeeded, now they want to come back. They always come back, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all listen. They always come back when you have made it out of a place that they still stuck in. These people still doing the same old thing since 19-something or 2000 and something. But you have been there and done that. Now guess what? These people are all mad and upset with you. Not knowing doggone well they could have did the same thing that you are doing. But they were procrastinating. They didn't want to put in that work. Because you know why? It's too hard. They make excuses. It's too hard. It's too this. It's too that. Listen everybody. Success does not come overnight. It takes years to become successful. It takes years for you to get a lot of money. But money is not the most important thing. It's about you having fun along the way during the process. It's about building and creating, ladies and gentlemen. And it ain't all about the money. Everybody worrying about the money part. That money don't even matter. That little piece of paper, them Benjamins, man, they ain't nothing. But let me tell you, money will help you get you out of situations, but at the same time, it's about the process, folks. It's all about the process. You see, when you were struggling, then nobody wanted to give you a dime, not even a penny. So you had to scrap up some coins. You had to find a way to make ends meet. You dig what I'm saying? You had to do all of this without no help, without no support. Did nobody want to help you when you were struggling? They all laughed at you, picked at you, pointing fingers, trying to make you look stupid. But not knowing, folks, these people finna have a rude awakening. They had no idea who they were playing with. They had no idea. God is finna transition you into a successful person. You transition right now. But they had no idea. These people don't have the slightest clue of what's about to happen. So let them laugh. Let them pick. Let them do the little mind games. One day they speak to you. One day they don't. But it's okay. It's okay. Let them have a little fun. Let them have a little 5 seconds of fame. The first will be last and the last will be first, ladies and gentlemen. They may be first, but you finna be first. And they finna be last. You was in the back, now you finna be in the front. Success comes a long way, ladies and gentlemen. That is a long mountain to climb. Understand where I'm coming from. That mountain is a long way to climb. And a lot of people don't want to climb that mountain because it's too much work to do. It takes too long. See, they want the success right now. But no, it doesn't work that way. You got to keep on climbing. You got to fail You got to climb and fail, climb and fail, climb and fail. You got to keep on failing and failing and failing. Everything is not going to come so doggone easy. You're going to have a lot of obstacles, a lot of roadblocks. You're going to have enemies trying to stop you. Everything going to try to stop you. The devil himself is going to try to stop you. He's going to try to talk you out of your blessings. That because you don't see a way doesn't mean God's finna make a way. But let me tell you something. Along the way, you got to keep the faith. Along the way, when you don't see no way, you got to make a way. And you got to trust in God. Because that's the most important thing. You must trust God at all times. When you don't see a way, and all you see is darkness in that little tunnel that you're walking in, best to believe it is a tunnel. Excuse me, it is a light at the end of that tunnel. You just got to keep on walking, folks. Keep on walking, keep on searching. You cannot give up because it's dark. You got to keep on walking in that dark. And most importantly, during this journey, you got to walk alone. Being alone makes you strong, and walking alone makes you strong as well. But once again, not too many people can't handle that. They don't like to be alone. But you got to be alone if you want to be strong. Why do you think most of the successful people is at where they at today? They got through it on their own. But at the same time, they had solid people in their corner. And let me get to that. You got to have solid people in your corner. You can't have these energy leeches or these energy vampires around you, because they will mess up your blessings. They will mess up the whole entire ship. You bringing the wrong people on your ship, they're going to end up poking holes in your ship, and the whole ship is going to go drain. It's going to go down, 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 down. You understand me, man? Your whole ship is going to go down. It's going to go sinking, worse than a doggone Titanic. And you know you don't want that. Now, do you? No, you don't. You sure as hell you don't. This is why when you are struggling and people are leaving your life, good. Because God is showing to you who belongs in your life and who doesn't. When somebody just want to walk out of you, people randomly giving up on you, let them give up. Because that shows you right there. They did not belong in your life in the first doggone place. If people want to walk out of it, that's because I'm struggling. That's because they don't see the results that I'm trying to get. Because you see, people, they will give up on you in a heartbeat. Oh, he ain't going to make it. He's still struggling. Oh, she ain't going to make it. She's still struggling. Yeah, they see that, but they don't see the process and they don't see the steps that you are finna put in right now. You see, they see this, but they don't see the other part. You understand? They may see this, but they don't see the other part. And people be really so quick to give up on you, but that's okay. Let them give up. You may be struggling right now, but you ain't going to struggle forever. It may be raining right now, but the sun is going to come up. It may be storming, but that storm will pass. This too shall pass, ladies and gentlemen. So don't you worry about the struggle right now. Because you may be struggling. You may be in serious debt right now. Financial problems. But all that is finna come to a pass. All of that is finna be over. Your struggling this is finna be over. And all these people that walked out of your life is soon finna come back. Wait till you start succeeding. Wait till you make it out of that city. Wait till you make it out of your hometown. Watch. All of these people is slowly going to start coming back into your life and act like nothing didn't even happen. They always come back. Like nothing didn't even happen. Folks, let me tell you something. That success table that you had built for you and your solid people, do not let these clowns sit at your table. No clowns allowed at the success table. You had built that table on your hand, on your bare hands. You and the solid people that you were with. You built that table without no help and without their support. I'm talking about the people that left your life. The ones that laughed and picked at you. All of them left your life. Even your so-called buddies, they turned on you. Everybody in your hometown had turned on you. But guess what? You are about to have the last laugh. And everybody that turned their back on you, God is finna bless them. God is finna bless you right in front of their doggone faces. They talked about you behind your back, but God is finna bless them right in front of their faces. And this is why people come back when they see you, when you start doing good. You understand? When you start doing good, that's when they want to come back. They always do this. Because they want some of that good energy that you had been blessed with. But I'm here to tell you right now, don't you give it to them. Because they ain't going to do nothing, want to use you. Take advantage of you, understand? These people want to take advantage of you and your time and your energy. And they want some of that money. You see, when they see success, they see money. They see clout. They see fame. And this is why I'm telling you, soon as you get successful, soon as you get successful, get the hell out of your hometown. ASAP. Get away from these folks. Because soon as you make it, you already know the story. People will come running to you with their hand out. I wish somebody would come to me with their hand out. Like, you ain't helped me get to this. I made this on my own. But at the same doggone time, I will be out of here. Like a rocket. Like Jimmy Neutron. Got a blast. I will be the heck up out of here. And then everywhere you go, people give you this look. Because they know this brother, this sister is going to become successful. And behind that look, you can see if it's a door look, a role model look, or a jealousy look. Y'all pay attention to people's eyes. Pay attention to their eyesight when they look at you. Because I can easily tell when somebody is jealous or endured by me or inspired by me. It doesn't take a rocket science to see that, folks. When people look at you any type of way or with some type of emotion, they know that you is finna become successful. They know you finna make it out of a place that they couldn't make it out of. But you see, these people, they had every chance. They had every opportunity to become successful. But they were too lazy, procrastinating. They gave up on their job. By job, I mean their career. By doing something that they love to do, they had let other people get into their ear, putting fear into them. They let other people turn their sky into a ceiling. Now, they still working at that 9 to 5 for years and years. Then when they see you, they wish like hell. I wish I could have done what he done when I was his age. I wish I could have done what she done when I was her age. All they doing is wishing and wishing and wishing. It's too late for that. But it's never too late. Let me take that back. It's never too late to become successful. It's never too late. But some people, they don't want to do the work. They procrastinating. They uncomfortable. They don't want to get out of that comfort zone. You got to be uncomfortable. You got to be comfortable of being comfortable. Let me say that again. You got to start being comfortable or being uncomfortable if you want to become successful. Because becoming successful is not easy. There's some certain stuff you're going to have to cut out. You got to cut certain people off. You got to walk this journey alone. You got to read books. Increase your vocabulary. You got to do everything if you want to become successful. And you ain't got to sell your soul either, but you got to sacrifice. Not sacrifice your soul. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is you got to put in that hours and hours and hours of studying. Read books. Do what you got to do. And people, as soon as you start doing that, people going to act like you had switched up on them. Oh, you changed. You can't come around us no more. You know what? You doggone right I had changed. But I changed for the better and for the good. I ain't changed for the bad and the worst. People will assume that you had changed all because you want to do something with your life. Ain't that something? They assume that you changed because you want you want the good for your life. But they choose to work that 9 to 5. But you choose to escape that 9 to 5 life. You have outsmart the system. Now you're making your own money, paying taxes. And now they mad and upset at you. You're going to have some that's upset with you. And you have some that's going to try to come back into your life. Trying to be all in your good graces. People can be very sneaky, man. They can be very sneaky, shawty. They can't sit with us. This is the success table. Ain't no clowns. Ain't no laziness. Ain't no drama. Ain't no gospel at this table. Only businesses, Korean ideals at this table. You see, when you become successful, people, a lot of people, is going to start looking at you with these evil and ugly looks. So, let them look. While they looking mean at you, God is still blessing you. And He looking down proud at you. They don't know what you had to go through. They don't know how many struggles. They don't know how many times you went on an empty stomach. You had to eat ramen noodles, a piece of bread. You couldn't even have enough money to go out there and get you a damn sandwich. That's how bad the struggle was, ladies and gentlemen. And these people, they saw you struggle. But they choose not to help you though, right? And they got the nerve want to sit up here and get mad at you. Because you have proved them wrong right in front of their doggone faces. Now they're getting upset. Because you had dig yourself out of that hole that you were in. But they still stuck in that doggone hole. You see, if you want to get out of the struggle, you got to put in the work for yourself. You do one part, God will do the other. But you can't just sit here and be praying and just sit there. You got to get up and do the work your own self. Trust me, God, He will do the work for you, but you got to do some work yourself. That's being lazy. How you can pray for something or want to be something in life and you just sitting there. You got to get up and move your hands and move your feet. You can't just sit there and pray for something and just sit there. That's stupid. You really got to go out there and you got to fight for what you want. Fight for your right. You got to fight a lot of devils. Every level, there's another devil. Every day we fighting devils out here, but guess what? That ain't going to stop us from getting to the top. There is the spiritual warriors. Every level is going to require another freaking doggone devil. So what? That devil ain't going to stop us. We've been through the struggle. So what? That ain't nothing new to us. Ups and downs, they come and they go. But guess what? We still remain strong out here. And once they see you start becoming more stronger and stronger and stronger, it scares the living piss out of them. Because they can't handle what you had been through. In order to become successful, you're going to have to go through a lot of struggle, folks. See? You on your way. Your time is finna come. And this is why everywhere you go, people look at you with that mean, evil look. And don't need to get mad at you, because when you were down and out, these people didn't want to help you. Now did they? They ain't want to help you. But now you have proved all of them wrong. You had that confidence inside of yourself. And now these people, everywhere you go, they want to look at you upset, sideways, pissed off. Don't get mad at that person. That person did what they had to do. It may took them a little while. It may took them longer, but guess what? They made it out of that place that you still stuck in. And these same people that hate on you, they ain't got nothing going on for their lives. What they doing? Still doing the same doggone thing. They still playing around like a bunch of high school kids. They still around here smoking, drinking. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but when it comes to your health, like, dude, come on, get serious. And not only that, your mental health isn't right. They mad at you because everything on you is A-O-freaking-K. Thanks to the man above them clouds. Now all your day one friends, they can't even look at you the same no more. Because you know why? You were just like them back then. But now look at you. You became something. You made it out of your city, out of your hometown. Now everybody is saying your praises. Everybody looking up to you. Everybody looking up to you now, man. But you had to go through a lot of hell. You had to fight battles and battles and battles to get what you wanted to be at. You had to work that 9 to 5 that you couldn't stand. Every day you had to get up and deal with them clowns at the job. But you were praying to yourself, God, I thank you for this job, but I know you put some type of talent in me, and I'm not going to be here for long. This is only temporary. You had to go through all of that. You went from being laid off to everybody at the job being jealous of you, to this, to that. Car problems. You went through it all, man. I don't know who I'm talking to right now, but you went through a lot of BS. Just to get what you wanted to be at today. But guess what? You're not finished because you still climbing. But your success story is finna be a magnificent story. Your story is finna inspire somebody. Your book that you finna put out is finna inspire people. You're finna inspire a whole lot of people out here, man. You are not finished. Because if you were finished, you would not be awake right now. And you would not be awake to me watching me on this camera right doggone now. So you blessed. You may be in the struggle right now, but trust me, you still are blessed. Don't you let nobody steal that from you. Or don't you let nobody get in your head thinking that you are not blessed. You may not have a lot of money, but guess what? You still blessed. And you still will become successful. But at the same time, believe in yourself. I believe in you, but believe in yourself. The mother suckers in your hometown, they don't believe you. This is why they're turning their back on you. But guess who believes in you? I do. And you got to believe in yourself as well. I am rooting for you. I may be a stranger, but I want to see you win. A stranger would want to see you win more closer than the people that in your hometown. You may be struggling right now, but that's okay. Your struggling days is finna come to a very, very end. And them that laughing at you, that laughing days is finna come to an end. All that laughing, all that finna come to an end. That laughter is finna turn into some serious, serious, serious tears. They finna be crying now. They finna be living in regret. Somebody may be struggling, but I want to say this, spiritual warriors. They should be very careful of who they laugh at, or who they put their tongue on. They talked about you. You were struggling so bad, everybody turned their back on you. Nobody want to help you. I'm talking about everybody turned their back on you. Everybody was talking about you like you weren't going to make it. But now all of a sudden, you prove all these suckers wrong. Then they got to eat foul word they had said about you. They got to swallow every word they had said about you. And trust me, they're going to taste it. They're going to taste every foul word they had said about you. That because you are struggling right now doesn't mean you're going to stay there. That's not the case. God knows you ain't finna stay there. God know you putting in that work behind the scenes. And this is what they don't see. They see you putting in that work. But see, they think you still struggling. Not knowing they employing more fuel into your fire. But you laughing at them because you getting ideas and you creating ideas. Your haters is finna motivate you. As a matter of fact, they're where they are. They are motivating you as we speak. Every time you climb that ladder, every time you climb that mountain, you getting more stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. They where they at. Way down there at the bottom, laughing and picking. But the higher you climb, that's when them giggles and that ladder turn into some serious hate. It turned into some envy. Then at the envy, soon as you make it to the top, soon as you make it to the doggone top, that envy turns into envious. Now they mad at you. They pissed off at you. They can't stand your guts. Now they walk around mad at their own selves because they couldn't do what you had done. Now, couldn't they? No, they couldn't. Because they ain't had the faith. They ain't had that self-belief in their system. They couldn't do what you did because you know why? It was too tough for them. But God called you. He called you. He picked up that phone and called you. He called them. But they didn't want to pick up the phone. You see what I'm saying? But when he called you, spiritual warriors, you picked up the phone. And you had to listen to every detail and every instruction God was giving you on that doggone phone. Piece after piece after piece, he gave it to you. And he warned you that it was going to be hard. But I got to figure that you were going to make it through all of this. And guess what? You had made it. You had made it to the top. And the people in your city, they are furious with you. They can't believe it. He supposed to be at the bottom with us. He supposed to be struggling just like us. You see? People, they want you to do better. But when you start doing better than them, it becomes a problem. This is why I'm telling y'all. When you start doing good and start doing better than other people, you better get away from them. Because they ain't going to do nothing but create jealousy and chaos. But at the same time, you're not worrying about these people. You ain't worrying about them people at that 9 to 5. If you're working at a fast food restaurant or a warehouse, don't worry about these people. Because sooner or later, you're finna turn your 2-week notice in. Soon as that business start kicking off, you finna turn your 2-week notice in with a smile on your face. And you can walk out of that plant, skipping and jogging and laughing. Ha, 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 ha. But you're going to remain humble, though. Remain humble always, ladies and gentlemen. That's the main key about being successful. Remain humble at all times, folks. Remain humble. But with them, they can't handle it. They couldn't go through the struggle. They will throw in the towel. These people ain't got no strength in them. They got weakness inside of them, folks. Pure weakness. Doggone freaking weakness. And have you noticed the weak people laugh at the winners? Weak people laugh at the strong people. But let them try to do their assignment. Oh no, they can't do it now, can they? No, they can't. They were doing that towel so doggone quick. Like, I give up. But with you, you kept that towel and you rubbed your face and got that sweat off and said, you know what? I'm going to keep on climbing. You put that towel on your back and kept on climbing. And climbing and climbing. You sweated your behind off. You put in that work. You put in that dirt. But them, they still crashing the bucket. still snapping. But you the crab out of the bucket that had made it out of that doggone bucket. Now you somewhere on another vision, in another world, in another state, snapping with the other winners. They still down there in that bucket, snapping and mad and upset because you have escaped. You had escaped the Matrix. They still stuck in the Matrix, doing the same old thing, being mediocre. And being mediocre is not a fun thing. That is the most boring life to ever have, to ever live. That is a waste of time right there. I'd rather be weird than be mediocre. If anybody call you weird, that because you want to do right with your life and change your life, be weird, but don't be mediocre. But ladies and gentlemen, the more to this video is, everybody want to come back when you have made it out of your city, when you made it out of them struggling tough times. But when you were struggling, where these folks was at when you were struggling? They were nowhere to be found, doggone it. But let me tell you something. Soon as you make it, forget these people. Because watch, they're going to come back. Don't let them come back. Let them miss out what they had missed out. Because the little that they knew, God had put some talent in you. Now you finna start blessing your family. Now you have broke that generational curse. You understand what I'm saying? And you in another area being celebrated. And them same folks in your hometown, they're going to have to eat every foul word and sit down in regret for how they treated you and how they talked about you. Now they're telling everybody how they knew you. But back then they knew you, but they didn't want to help you. But it's all good. And before I close this video, I just want to say this. People, they may have knew you, but they didn't want to help you. But you had strangers came right along and helped you. Now you became successful. Now they want to claim you. They want to claim you as their brother. They want to claim you as their sister, their cousin, their kinfolk. But once again, wherever all this was at when you were struggling, exactly, nowhere. Man, people gonna be a trip out here. People are very, very berserk. They insane in the membrane, shawty. They insane in the membrane, man. But I just want to say this. If they don't believe in you, guess who does? God does. And I believe in you. You may be struggling right now, but your struggling days is finna be over. Your success days is finna arrive. Be prepared and make sure you be ready for it. Because I'm going to be ready. Y'all be ready.